Predictions. What will wrestling look like in 2025? Call me now for your free reading. This is Wrestling with the Homies, and today we are predicting the future. But y'all know who I am. I'm the man with the. Is this the Red Wings? What team is this?
That's the Philly. That's Philly, right?
Philly?
I think that's Philly.
Bro, I don't know.
Wings. Philly Red Wings.
I am not a hockey fan. I'm just wearing the jersey because I like it.
Yeah,
it's red.
I think that's Philly's.
I am not a hockey fan. I know nothing about hockey.
I don't know nothing about hockey. I just know certain teams. Just
right. I know the Blackhawks. They're dope. Well,
Blackhawks.
The logo is dope. The Mighty Ducks. I watched the movie. Quack. What was the Ducks Fly? What was that the phrase? Ducks.
I ain't seen that movie
Pacey
so long.
From Dawson's Creek was in that joint. Keenan from Keenan and Kel was in that.
It's been a while, man. Jeez.
Right, but y'all know who I be. Still say it's your boy Qwan, and if you don't say the Don, you ain't saying it, right? And of course, I got my mans with me, my BFF, the coolest man in the world, Jay Cooley.
The coolest.
This is Wrestling with the Homies, your number one source for daily wrestling conversation. We do this every day, Monday through Friday. So tap in, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment. I know it's early in the podcast, but that intro was hilarious. So comment on that.
Comment, please.
Cooley. Are you ready to call me now and get some predictions for the future?
Oh, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
These accents are terrible, by the way.
Hey, man, shout out to the Dodgers, man. F San Diego, Padres fans. Y'all was talking all that mess. We cooked y'all 8-0. We up 2-2. Best of 5. We going back to the city on Friday. It's lit.
He couldn't wait to come on the pod just so he can flex his Dodger muscles on us.
Bro.
The Doyas.
Bro, I was walking yesterday, and somebody yelled out F the Dodgers to me. You know, it's like baseball is such a beautiful thing. I love it. Like, it's amazing.
Right. That's the funny thing about, because we always complain about how tribal wrestling fans are, but you don't see that in real life. Like, you're not going to be walking down the street with an AEW shirt and somebody going to run up on you like, man, F AEW, this is WWE over here.
Yeah, nah.
But when it comes to other sports, you might be in the wrong place with like a Clipper jersey, a Laker jersey, a Dodger jersey.
Cowboys.
Somebody might run up. Oh, my God, the Cowboys. Somebody might run up on you trying to fight if you got the wrong jersey on. Especially got an Astros jersey on in L.A.
Whoa.
It's like, yo, what
don't
you
wear
wearing?
That.
What do you got on?
Do not wear anything Houston in L.A. I'm sorry, y'all. Anything Houston baseball, do not wear it.
And I'm just talking about the baseball of it. Cooley's talking about a different thing, but I understand him because we both from L.A., so I get where he at with it.
And I'm from Houston, so whenever I go to every game that a Houston team is at, right? If the Texans are here, I'm going. If the Astros are here, I'm going. If the Rockets are here, I'm going. And I usually put my stuff on when I'm in the car.
Smart man. You do not want to walk around LA with that on, because not only is it a team that we all hate just because they did what they did, but also affiliations. That logo is affiliated with things you don't want to be affiliated with unless you about that life.
Just dumb politics in LA. That's all.
LA politics are so impossible to explain. I remember when I was trying to explain. We were on the way to like Full Gear or some random AEW pay-per-view, and we were in an Uber just trying to explain LA politics to Sylvan. And I hope Sylvan's family is good because I know he's from Florida, and it's wild out there right now. That hurricane is crazy. But we were trying to explain LA politics to Sylvan, and he just was like, "Yo, this is complicated."
He said, "This is insane, bro." Like,
it's dumb. This jersey is very red, and I will not be wearing this outside. But in my crib, I got it on. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, call me now for your free reading and let the Wrestling with the Homies predict the future of the pro wrestling industry. Shout out to Miss Cleo for that fake accent. She was a Jamaican the whole time. She wasn't even a real psychic, man.
That's crazy. I know she got bread off that.
Oh, she made bread and got out. That's so hilarious. How you just manipulating people like that?
They need to make a biopic with Lady Rage playing her
as Miss Cleo.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Yo, I saw Lady Rage not too long ago. She was looking alright. Wait, did you see? Have y'all seen Lizzo? Have y'all seen Lizzo?
No.
Listen, I don't know
Hold
if
on,
Lizzo
hold
is
on,
on
hold on, hold
Ozempic.
on. Did you say
Wait, go ahead.
hold on. Did you say they need to make a movie about Miss Cleo? Is that what you said?
Yeah, biopic.
Why not?
Drop a biopic.
They do. It's on Lifetime.
Oh, word?
And Rage is playing the character. Like
No way.
I thought he was
What?
trolling. Yeah, I thought he.
Bro,
That's why I was like, I thought he was trolling.
This exists.
I've never,
Yeah,
never knew
Google
this
it.
exists.
It exists. It's on
Because
Lifetime.
Lady Ray's resembles her, so I'm like, yo,
Yeah, she plays Miss Cleo.
and I don't pay attention to Lifetime at all. I kind of don't like Lifetime, but
Yeah, Lifetime movies are terrible.
they ruined
My
the
mom
They're
used to
not for
watch
you, man. They're
I used
not
to
for you.
hate when my mom
They're
would have
not
it.
for you. They are not for you.
What was it, like Element or something like that? Every time I get home, my mom used to have that on. I'm like, yo, turn this Aaliyah
My mom
biopic
too.
off.
that's crazy. I didn't know they had a biopic of her. I gotta check. I might have to check it out.
No, but listen, bro, when we off this pod, I need y'all to do me a favor. Go to Twitter and just search Lizzo. I don't know if she's on Zipic or what, but she lost a little weight. And, yo, Lizzo is looking beautiful, dog. What? Lizzo, my girl, call me now and let Qwan answer your question.
We know
she got
what,
the same face,
you know what Qwan into. He keeps it a buck. We know what Qwan is into.
Nia Jax,
I like my girl
I noticed a trend. You said what?
Nothing. You said what?
Cooley's an idiot. Cooley's an idiot. So look, before we get into our wacky predictions, I got a couple wobblers in there.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, Cooley, we got to talk about it. We can't just ignore the elephant in the room. We did our Tuesday Night War show. We talked about the quality of the shows. We put them against each other. And we all kind of agreed that NXT kind of took that war, right?
Yeah.
Well, them ratings came out yesterday, and oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It was bad. Let me get the figures just so I don't get them wrong. So NXT pulled in 874,000 viewers. 100,000 viewers, right? Yeah.
874,000.
AEW Dynamite brought in 329. They got smacked. Now,
final hour, right?
You said what?
The final hour, right?
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, Randy Orton.
So what does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
So it means that AEW got smoked in this head-to-head, and they probably should not go head-to-head again. But I will say, they were on a Tuesday. Their usual time frame is Wednesday nights, so they had to move to a whole different day. So maybe that affected it. People thought they still came on that Wednesday, so they didn't tune in. I don't know. But it seems like the trend is growing where if a WWE show is on and an AEW show is on, most people are choosing that WWE show. And it wasn't always the case. At one point, NXT was getting smashed by AEW. Like 4 or 5 years ago when they were on head-to-head every single week, Dynamite was hot. They was smashing NXT. But now it's looking a little different because NXT is WWE's developmental. That's their third branded show. That's their least watched show. And to smash the flagship AEW program while they're heading into a pay-per-view, it's like, yo, goddamn.
They had all their top stars on the show, technically. So, I mean, that brought more entertainment and more attraction. They had Jey Uso, Jade, Bianca.
Okay,
and then they ended with Randy Orton, bro. Like,
That's
I mean, of course they're going to get smoked. But also, I don't want to hear AEW fans using that excuse as, oh, it was on a Tuesday.
But
it
it's
was
true,
though. What did Bison say? It was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
Like, I get it, but
it's one of the greatest scenes ever in any movie, by the way.
R.I.P. to that man. But it's like, if they would have won, then what?
Then we would be banging on our chest. We would be like, yeah, okay, you see it? NXT getting smashed by AEW.
Like, okay, then. So I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, we had to switch days, but and also, I get it.
We can say NXT had Jey Uso and Randy Orton and Jade Cargill and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But on AEW, I did see Mercedes Moné, who's supposed to be the biggest star in the industry. I did see Bryan Danielson, who, according to the AEW fans, that's like Hulk Hogan level superstar. So I don't want to hear the whole star excuse. We can't get mad if WWE is subbing in its real stars on its third show when it's going head to head. Like if I play against the Lakers, if I'm a team and I play against the Lakers, obviously I want to play against LeBron and Anthony Davis and everybody too. I don't want to just play against Bronny and Dalton Connect and Austin Reeves, and then I can brag and say, "Oh, I beat the Lakers." Nah, you beat Austin Reeves and Bronny James. Talk to me when you beat the starters.
So, do you think when do you think WWE was aware that they were going head to head with Dynamite?
Oh, they knew some months out because they knew the playoffs. So they planned this ahead.
Because it just looked like they just had Jey Uso start the show and come out just because. Because he really didn't do nothing, but just did his entrance and left. So
they just needed him to be there so people can leave the channel on. WWE is slimy, man. I would never say otherwise. WWE be doing slimy moves, but in that head-to-head, they clearly wanted to win. But we do have to say that this is not doom and gloom for AEW because I see the internet presenting it as that. It's like we're acting like AEW is about to fold and just go under now because they lost a Tuesday night ratings war to WWE. No, bro. AEW is here to say it. They just re-upped with Warner Brothers for 3 or 4 more years. AEW is going to be around as long as Tony Khan got money, and Tony Khan's money ain't never going to run out.
It's never a wobbler.
Bro, it's a wop. Tony Khan got more bread than goddamn most NBA teams. So AEW is not going to fold. We making a whole lot of this. It's really a nothing burger, but we can't ignore the fact that people are tuning out on AEW. And I want to understand why. Why is this happening? Why we can't just be happy because we got a new TV deal, so we staying around for 3 more years. At some point, we got to figure out why are people turning the channel on us? What's going on? And I don't have the answers for that. I don't know if it's the quality of the show or if it's just something that's out of Tony Khan's control. But damn, I think smacked.
I just think they need to switch gears, man. Like we said a couple episodes before, they need to bring in something new, bring in more storylines. Because at the end of the day, we are all tuning into WWE right now, and it's hot because of storylines and the slow build. There's really no slow builds with Tony.
I'm tired of that damn slow build though. It get boring.
Nah,
like, yo, do something. I don't want to see Judgment Day versus Liv Morgan again. Do something else.
Like I said, the wrestling is the circus, right?
Wrestling is the circus.
But have to look at that. You have to look at what that means. Why don't we why don't we go to the circus anymore? Because we've seen all the spectacles, right? It's only so many times you can see an elephant tap somebody's hand. Like, okay, I saw it. I don't need to see it again, right? The circus is for children because it's the first time they've seen it and it's amazing. The second time you've seen it, it's not that amazing. It's actually kind of like, why are you in there with the tiger, bro? That's kind of stupid, right?
Yeah.
Storylines stick with you, right? We all remember. I remember where I was when the Ultimate Warrior came out the first time. I remember how I felt when Macho Man and the Superpowers happened. I remember my first memory when I first saw Lex Luger and Ric Flair fight for the first time, and what that meant. It's the storyline that sticks with me, not right. The match is great in the moment, right? But the storyline is the thing that sticks with me. And until AEW takes that under consideration, I think they're gonna continue to lose until they take that under consideration.
I mean, you got a point though, because even when I'm thinking about AEW and my favorite matches, like Hangman Page and Swerve, that's one of my favorite matches. But that match was only so good because the storyline surrounding it. I remember what I was doing when I saw the crib on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember what I was doing when these things happened. So we might have to just double down on the stories. I don't know, but hey, Tony Khan, man, I love you, dog. I'm sorry. I know it's a tough week for you, but Wrestle Dream is gonna be fired. Wrestle Dream is gonna be fired. We going live tonight with the Two Beards, Between Two Beards, right? Did I get the name right? Between Two Beards. We are going to be on that show, bringing our wacky brand of wrestling content to them. So we'll see how that goes tonight.
Let's go.
We're doing a Wrestle Dream preview. So stay tuned for that. Go to our Instagram if you want to find out how to watch that. If you want more content from us, go see it. Go watch it. But anyway, Cooley. Are you ready to get into these predictions?
Let's get into it, man.
I'm going to keep doing the voice.
Let's get into it, man. I'll start off light and then we'll go heavy.
Yeah, facts. So me and Cooley came up with
This is all good till somebody with that accent for real gets in the comments and tell y'all out of line.
Y'all are out of pocket. This is offensive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, he got me second guessing it now. He's like, should I stop?
I'm still
saying,
doing
Over
it,
Femi
man.
can
it's a
make an
line,
accent.
you know.
I can
Obviously,
make an
like,
accent.
yeah, we're having a good time.
This is a
but,
gimmick.
You know, yeah, let's
Right. This is my
keep
gimmick.
it in
This is
perspective.
Why do I got my hoodie on with the the joints over the? I'm wild.
Bro.
So me and Cooley came up with 5 predictions each for WWE, AEW, just wrestling as a whole. And we are going to go through those predictions and comment on those predictions. We always fantasy booking over here. We always fantasy booking. But let's get in our psychic bag and try to predict the future. So, with my number 1 prediction for 2025, I believe we will see Brock Lesnar return to WWE and main event a PLE. Now, let me explain myself. Oh, you think I'm smoking the meth?
You are smoking meth. Bro,
Let me tell you why. I see the writing on the wall. Because when the whole Vince McMahon thing went down and Brock Lesnar was thrown into that, WWE cleaned its hands of Brock Lesnar. They sent him home. They removed him from the website. It was just like Brock Lesnar didn't even exist. We didn't see Brock Lesnar highlights on TV. Nothing. It was over. It was done. Quiet as kept. They've been slowly creeping Brock Lesnar back into the fold. I see he got added back to the WWE website. He's on the active roster side of the page. I see that they're starting to mention his name on TV. Triple H was asked questions about him, and he didn't dodge it at all. He said Brock will be back when he's ready to be back. I don't know. It seems like they're trying to ease us into it, but Brock Lesnar is definitely going to be on our TVs in 2025, and he's probably going to be main eventing against Roman Reigns or one of the big stars. That's my prediction. Cooley.
When the last time Brock was around? SummerSlam? Last year?
It was. I think it was the SummerSlam when he wrestled Cody Rhodes, right? Was that the last time we saw him?
God,
It's been
that's
a long
crazy.
time.
It's been a long time. First of all, Brock Lesnar is like probably 190 pounds right now. He's not coming back, man. He's not coming back.
He on Ozempic.
He lost weight. He on that good old O. I've been seeing his name in all these headlines for the past 6 months that he was going to return. Even before the doc came out, they didn't mention him, but
At all.
They did kind of reveal that he was actually the guy that was in, the docs.
Yeah. Barely.
Yeah, but barely. So I don't know, man. I don't see it happening.
I think that door.
I don't
open.
see it happening,
I think
man.
that door open. I don't know. Y'all let us know. Do y'all see Brock Lesnar returning? I don't know. I do. Anyway, Cooley. What was your number 1 prediction for 2025? Call me now.
We're gonna start off light. In 2025, John Cena will capture his 17th title after beating Gunther at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Which means he's winning the Rumble. Not Roman Reigns. John Cena.
Actually, that makes sense though. That might be that was the most sensible thing you ever said, Cooley.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely what's happening. Now that
It's
I
gonna
think about it,
happen.
because who else will win the Rumble if it's not John Cena?
Even though they said Roman Reigns is going to be in the Rumble, I still don't think he's going to win. Like,
yeah, he's going to get eliminated by The Rock or something. I don't know. They gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, we can't have Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns just start trading Royal Rumbles. Like, we're doing a lot when we do that. John Cena makes the most sense. It's John Cena's last run. He's gonna be a full-time superstar next year, so might as well put that title on him at some point. I don't know if I want him to beat Gunther though. I don't want Gunther to have that title by the time. When is the Rumble? February? January? Nah, see, I don't want Gunther to still have that championship by then. I'm sorry, but I'm bored of Gunther. Get that title off him.
He gonna get it off him, man.
Is John Cena really a step up from Gunther though? Like, now we got to see John Cena back with his hustle, loyalty, respect, his green shirts and his headbands. Ugh.
Why not?
Yuck. I don't know, but I definitely see that happening. So that was a good prediction because I for sure 1,000% see that happening. My number 2 prediction for 2025, call me now. I think WWE will crown a black world champion. Yes, I do. Y'all gave me some pushback before the pod, so let me explain myself.
Please do.
Triple H is a what? He's a habitual fan, a listener. He listens to the fans. Y'all don't think Triple H is aware that he's been getting killed over the last couple weeks for his lack of diversity on the PLEs? Y'all don't think he sees all that? He sees it. He's going to listen to the fans, and he's going to give us our here, damn, champion, and it's going to be Obafemi or Carmelo Hayes or Trick Williams, but we're going to see it in 2025, and I'm here for it. I don't care why they got it. All I care about is when they get it, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
People are complaining about not seeing black wrestlers on matches. They have not said anything about a black champion. Like, first of all, Melo is nowhere near being a world title champion.
Cap!
Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Cap!
Obafemi, first of all, he lied about his age.
We don't know
Second
that.
of all, he just lost NXT. Like, bro, no
he lost
way.
To a roll-up. He lost to a roll-up. It ain't like he just got
Exactly.
squashed by Tony D. He
You
lost
think
to
a
a
guy can
roll-up.
be?
So
You think a guy can be world champ after losing from a roll up? Nah,
yes,
bro.
it happens all the time. We saw Cody Rhodes lose in the middle of the ring and sit next to a rubber chicken sad. He champion now.
It's Cody
Obafemi,
Rhodes.
let's go.
We can't compare Cody to Obafemi. Anyways, Qwan Smuggle Meth, that's never happening because I have Carmelo Hayes winning U.S. champion next year. Not no world champion. No.
Yeah, and that is probably a more grounded prediction because that is definitely something that I see. I don't even know if it's gonna be next year. I can see Carmelo Hayes winning that U.S. championship in the next month, to be honest. So I definitely think that's gonna happen. But I don't know, man. I can see the world championship thing happening. Triple H listens to the fans, man. He don't want his name. He don't want his name next to being prejudiced. Like nobody wants their name next to that. And
bro,
he said
gave
he
y'all
don't see
sexy
color.
red. He gave y'all sexy red, bro. Like what more do you want from me?
Are you saying Triple H's answer to being prejudiced was to bring out sexy red?
Bring out sexy red, put Jade, Bianca, Kalani, Trick Williams all in the same ring. Like
that was a beautiful sight, though. That was definitely a beautiful sight.
We're not getting a black world champion.
Damn, y'all don't believe in the black world champion. That's crazy. For one of the very few all black wrestling podcasts on the internet, we don't believe that the black gonna be world champion.
I believe in my black wrestlers; they're all amazing, but I don't believe in Hunter's mind of giving that title to a black wrestler next year.
Okay, we'll see.
Maybe in 3 years, maybe in 5.
We'll see. Hey, AEW definitely got the leg up on them on that because Swerve Strickland, one of my favorite AEW champions ever, they did it. If they can do it, why can't y'all do it? Triple H, why can't y'all do it? Anyway, my third prediction, call me now. I think women's wrestling will main event a major PLE for either AEW or WWE. And yes, that means WrestleMania or All In. I see it happening.
I ain't mad at that.
I don't know who it would be, though. Like Bianca Belair, maybe. And, Rhea Ripley versus... Oh, Rhea Ripley
would have to be Rhea.
Charlotte. Let's run that back. But as a main event.
Nah, I don't want to see Charlotte in the main event only because, granted, she's one of the best.
Here come the Charlotte hate.
I love Charlotte. She's one of the greatest of all time. But it's like she's been gone, and a lot of these other women has been putting in that work, and they deserve that chance.
Yeah, that's true.
I would want to see Rhea and Bianca in the main event for sure. That would be
for
fire.
sure because they came in same time. Same trajectory, fire. Both the two biggest women stars in WWE. That's absolutely a night one main event.
Why
but
not?
How would you feel if it was? And this is gonna get me some pushback, I know, because y'all be hating on my shorty. Y'all be hating on her. What if Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair was the main event for night one? An all black women's main event? That would be a moment. Didn't we do that with Bianca and Sasha Banks or?
All right, bro. All right, you asking for a lot. It's like you asking for a 29th day in February for Black History Month. Bro, what are you talking about? I don't want to see Bianca and Jade in WrestleMania main event.
Star power-wise, and especially with them being friends right now, they tag team champions. They making all these media appearances. Because I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but when I see like Cricket Wireless events and all these random Slim Jim events, I see Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair there. That's who's there. Representing WWE. It's not Roman Reigns or The Rock. It's Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. These two beautiful black women. They're stars. Put them in the main event of Mania. Why not?
I think it will probably be in the next 3 years, within the next 3 years, but not in 5 months.
All right, what about SummerSlam then? I did say a major PLE. It ain't
not WrestleMania,
but it's gonna be a major one.
SummerSlam is the summer's version of WrestleMania, so that can be a possibility.
It's 2 nights.
It is. Yeah, so we got 2 WrestleManias. So
Bianca and Jay, Triple H, give it to me. If you're not gonna give me a black world champion, then give me a all black women's main event. That would be a moment because the women are killing things anyway. The women are the new stars. So hey,
they're going crazy, man. Let us see it.
What was your third?
My third prediction, man. Kevin Owens will be AEW bound. Yes.
Fact.
He will go back with his indie friends. It will be another PWG moment. And it will be going crazy. He will be back with Daniel Garcia, Kenny Omega, all his, the elite. And it will be an amazing time. Now, I kind of thought, will he leave his friend Sammy all alone? Hell yeah, he would for that bag.
So, you know what, bro? I'm going to be honest with you. Because this was one of my predictions at first. But, I thought about it. And now it's I don't know. What does Kevin Owens want out of wrestling? Because Kevin Owens, he had 2 chances to go to AEW. His contract has been up twice since AEW came into fruition. In both
What
times,
years was that?
One was maybe 2 years ago, and the other was when AEW was brand new.
See?
And this is when AEW was hotter. AEW was hotter at the time. That would have been the time to go.
Yeah, but you're not gonna go to something that's fairly new when you're
because you don't know
you're comfortable with something else.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, WWE was barely getting they leg in, they leg into their race. So now it's a whole different trajectory. We have nothing to do with KO.
I don't know.
We have nothing to do with KO, bro.
But KO is still a big part of the show when you watch it. He's still in there tussling with the bloodline. He's in these main event feuds. I'm pretty sure he just turned heel on Cody Rhodes. So I guess that's a thing going forward. Kevin Owens still got a lot to do in WWE. Now, Sami Zayn, on the other hand, to me, Sami Zayn strikes me as someone who is a nerd. He's a dweeb. And I mean that in the most respectful way. Sami Zayn seems like the type of guy who wants to be the best in the world. He's not really worried about being a star and getting to the bag. Because when it comes to sports and everything, we got guys who really just want to be the man. Who they really want to be the best in the world, like a Kobe Bryant. But then we got the dudes who, I'm just cool with making a lot of money and being a star. I'm a Kyle Kuzma. I just want to wear my cool outfits and, James Harden. I just want to go to the strip club and make it rain and get my bread and be a really good player. I don't really care about the championships and stuff like that. Kevin Owens seems like he might be more of I'm just here to make a living, pay for my kids, my family, and just have a good time doing it. Sami Zayn seems like he's the type that I want to be the best in the world. I want to be the world champion and carry it with prestige and honor. So I can see Sami Zayn making that jump to AEW before I see Kevin Owens doing it.
I got KO.
Maybe there'll be a package deal. Who knows?
Maybe. It's nothing left, man. It's nothing left. But we'll see.
Who would Sami Zayn be? Is he going to go back to El Generico? Because WWE is not letting Sami Zayn keep that name. I know they was letting people keep their indie names and come to WWE with it. But WWE came up with the name Sami Zayn. They're not letting him have that when he leaves. That's not his real name. And he's going to look weird going back to the mask. So
Sammy Z?
I don't know. Sammy Z. Hey, that works. Sammy Z. SAMMY. Sammy Z. That's going to be so trash. I don't want to see that. Anyway, my fourth prediction, calling me now for your free reading. I have, this might be crazy. This might be my wobbler, actually. I got Vince McMahon somehow weaseling his way back into the wrestling industry. Somehow, some way, Vince McMahon will do it. Never doubt a McMahon, bro. Never, ever doubt a McMahon, especially Vince. We've heard rumors over the last couple years that Vince McMahon wanted back into the wrestling industry. Obviously, WWE is never going to touch him. And clearly, AEW is never going to touch him, ever, ever. But Vince McMahon is still a mad genius and a billionaire. He got money. There's wrestlers that will work for him. There's people that still respect and love him. We saw Mick Foley speak out about still being, loving Vince McMahon. We saw Sasha Banks actually recently said some nice things about Vince McMahon. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's Stockholm Syndrome or what, but these wrestlers feel like they owe a lot to Vince. So I can see Vince weaseling his way back into the industry, maybe starting some type of company and getting it rocking.
Nah. You know what? I bet you Donald Sterling probably wanted back into the industry. Did he get back into it? No way he didn't. No, he didn't. That man is still at home. Vince is done, bro. He's done. He was trying to buy back this documentary and he failed. It's done. It's over with. It's finito, bro.
Donald Sterling. Donald Sterling was insane. Yo, so I was watching the Aaron Hernandez show, the FX show, and it's really good. I keep saying it every week. I'm going to say it again. Y'all need to watch that. It's actually really, this is the best one they've done. Outside of maybe the OJ one with Cuba Gooding, this is the best one that they've done. But just to humor myself and kill some time, I started watching that Clipper version, the Clipper show that they had. I think it's called Clipped. It's
I
so
didn't watch
bad.
that. Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Bro, it is so bad.
I didn't watch that. I don't think
The
I cared.
actors, like what? Who are these people that, bro? Chris Paul is like 5'4".
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah.
Blake Griffin is a white man. I'm like, yo, huh? Who did the casting for this?
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, they're gonna cast me as Jamal Crawford next. Like, what we doing?
It's a Tubi casting, man. That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, I didn't tap into that. No way.
Yeah.
But
You don't
Vince.
see Vince? No,
Nah,
no
Vince is not. It's done, bro. It's done. He got to ride off into the sunset. You know?
And he old. He old as hell. He might.
Yeah.
He might not even make it out of 2025 if we being honest.
All right, you out. My fourth prediction: Roman Reigns will be undisputed champion once again. Once again. I'm not saying it's going to happen at Mania. I'm not going to say it's going to happen at SummerSlam. But it will happen before 2025 is up. And we will rejoice. And I cannot wait. Yes.
Okay, realistically, bro,
Cannot
do we
wait.
really want to see Roman Reigns dominate that world title scene again?
Yes. It was amazing.
He was champion for 4 years. You want to see that again?
3.5.
Bro, if Roman Reigns wins that title next year, he going to have it until like 2030. We really.
Yes, I would love to. I don't like this Roman, man. It's just weird. I gotta get more comfortable with it. I gotta get used to it. I still don't like the entrance. It is what it is.
He slimmed down a lot too, right?
Yeah, he got like an 8-pack now. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. What? Ozempic. Hey, sponsored by Ozempic.
Yeah.
Why are
I'm
all
like, he
these people
slimmed down for
slimming up
sure.
out of nowhere?
Stop throwing these Ozempic things around, man. You wilding.
Bro,
We're gonna have an Ozempic
I
trial.
saw Hannibal Burris pop out skinny. I saw Lil Rel pop out skinny. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why everybody skinny all of a sudden?
with
All
no
right,
workout journey.
I'll say this about Hannibal Burris. He did start taking up Muay Thai. Like
Okay.
and he
Shout out to
documented
him.
it. Like he went to like the Philippines to do it. Like it wasn't even like
Dang.
he really did that.
That's fire.
So I'll give him that. Everybody else,
All
I'm
right.
not sure.
Yeah, Lil Rel, I don't know about you, bro.
That's fire though. I always wanted to take like Muay Thai classes or some type of jujitsu. So I'm really into MMA. So I want to take MMA classes and just learn how to, do combat sports. Now, obviously I'm a little older, so my knees ain't working how they used to work. I used to skate a lot. So
I'm cool off all them comebacks, bro. I got beat up by a girl and I never, I'm cool.
got beat up by a girl?
Bro, so I used to box. Yeah, I used to box, bro. Me and my little homie, we used to box. It was a beautiful thing. Shout out to K-Town Boxing. They shut down now, but still shout out to them guys. They taught me how to box. The best cardio in my life. And, we used to spar. This girl, she gave it to me, man. I didn't want to really, you know what I'm saying? But she really gave it to me. I'm like, this is next level, man. Boxing is hard.
Hey, E, this is the same man who came on this podcast saying that he can beat a WNBA player in basketball.
Hey man, Cooley.
That's my speed. That's my
Cooley is
speed.
a very
Boxing is different,
you're a
bro.
very interesting young man.
Bro.
Good for you.
You need that stamina, bro. When you see people go 12 rounds, you gotta. That's hard, man.
Yeah,
I was tired 2 rounds.
It's tiring, like combat, and that's really why I wanted to do MMA, just because I know combat sport that'll get you in shape.
So
All
what
that
round? What
grappling
round did
and-
you take the loss in?
I think it was the first round.
Okay.
Damn,
So it wasn't a stamina issue, is what we're saying.
No, it was. It's like it was like 2 minutes on the clock, but it felt like 20, bro. I was tired. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. Like it's different type of stamina when it comes to boxing. But over the months, I got better.
Hilarious. Oh,
over the months, I got better.
My
I'm
boy
like,
got
okay,
that
you know
work
what I'm saying?
put by a woman. Good for you, man.
Work.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her, man. I forgot her name.
She gave him that 1-2 step that
I forgot her
knocked
name.
his ass out. Let's get to our final predictions before we wrap this up. So I had an honorable mention. Honorable mention. I do think that we are going to see Matt Cardona finally return back to WWE. Or
Zack
AEW,
Ryder?
somewhere. Zack Ryder's going to. He's been the king of the Indies for too long. It's time to step up from the Indies now. So I do think we're going to see that. But my wobbler for 2025, I see WWE and AEW developing some type of working relationship. Now. Let me explain before y'all go crazy. I'm not saying we're going to see a WWE AEW crossover show. I'm not saying that WWE wrestlers are going to wrestle against AEW wrestlers or anything like that. But right now, clearly both sides hate each other. Triple H wants nothing to do with Tony Khan. Tony Khan wants nothing to do with Triple H. I do feel that at some point, maybe something small will happen where AEW allows Bryan Danielson to be inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame. So Bryan Danielson makes an appearance over here. And then maybe WWE allows AEW to use Bryan Danielson footage from the past, or I don't know, Nigel McGuinness footage when he was working in NXT. And then somehow, some way, that relationship will develop into something bigger. And before you know it, WWE and AEW will have some type of working relationship.
You are smoking crack cocaine.
No.
No, it's not happening. We need the competition. I don't want to see nobody working with each other.
Why though? Y'all
We
toxic
don't,
as
we,
hell,
we,
dog.
we don't want to,
toxic.
man. First of
Y'all
all, Triple H is not. First of all, I know Tony was saying that he was open to the fact of doing that.
And Triple H
Hunter,
said the same thing. He said he's open.
Hunter capping. You come on, we know Hunter's lying, man. Like, he's a habitual liar. He's like his daddy-in-law, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Hunter is not working with AEW, bro. We're gonna continue to get these trolls off for the next 5 years, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing, and it's gonna force AEW to step their game up.
It would be beneficial to everybody involved, though.
Because WWE don't need anything to be beneficial. They're gonna prosper on its own.
How would
They're
it be
working with
beneficial?
TNA.
How would it be beneficial?
Because for one, that the pool of wrestlers that can jump back and forth in that would be great. We see it being beneficial to TNA right now. TNA was, I hate to say it because I love TNA. TNA was damn near out of business at a point. Wrestling fans didn't even mention TNA anymore. It was just all AEW, WWE. That's all we cared about. Once WWE and TNA got this working relationship, TNA started selling out shows again. And this is just NXT, mind you. They haven't sent any main roster talent over to TNA. This is all based on TNA wrestlers appearing on NXT programming. That has turned TNA into a valuable asset in the wrestling industry again. Fans are showing up for their shows. They're selling out pay-per-views. They're doing the most subscriptions they've ever done on their apps. This is all because of the working relationship with WWE. I feel like AEW could use that. If the fans don't feel like they have to be combative against each other, then they're open to watching the other show. Because there's WWE fans that don't want to watch AEW because they feel like AEW is the anti-WWE. And the same thing with AEW fans. There's some that feel like WWE is the anti-AEW. But if they were just working together, it would be a whole big happy family.
And that's because one side is in-ring ability and one side is storyline. TNA is the best of both worlds. So the relationship is more, it meshes well more. So
TNA definitely got a cool balance of story in wrestling.
Great balance.
Sure.
You have a bunch of favorite commercials, don't you, Qwan? I love this commercial, and because he falling for branding. So basically, you the person that doesn't know that Lexus and Toyota is the same company. They just changed the name, and then you think that now Toyota. Like, what are you talking about? So TNA is just WWE now. Like,
no, it's
that's
not.
all you said, bro. Yes, listen. You
say yes.
Listen.
No, it's not. TNA is still independently owned. That's Anthem over there. That's Anthem. They not WWE don't own that. They probably want to, but not yet.
They're not working next year, man. I'm sorry, brother.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the marketing. That's marketing, man. The reason people are going over there now is because WWE has signed off on it. Right? Like, hey, they cool. We gonna make sure that the matches are good. Right? We're gonna make sure that it's entertaining when you're there, and which is fine. But I'm just
fans
saying,
are showing
with
up.
no competition, it doesn't end well, right? It's fun at the beginning, but it doesn't end well. We've seen it every time. What happened? It doesn't end well, man.
I'm just saying the fans are showing up. Like, yo, at one point, TNA fans were not showing them. Them audiences were like 40 people deep, and now they selling out.
Yeah, because Dad showed up and said, we're gonna fix this.
No, what happened was Joe Hendry showed up on NXT, and a bunch of wrestling fans that watched WWE that didn't pay attention to TNA said, "Oh, who is this Joe Hendry guy that's going viral? That's Wrestling Trick Williams right now." And then they started to watch TNA and say, "Oh, I kind of like this product. Let's watch more of that."
Because he had a great character.
Toyota engine in a Lexus. That is all that is. It's the same. It's the same company. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
That's true, man.
Tony Khan, man. Tony Khan. Answer that phone. Triple H want to call you right now. He want to do a talent trade off. Let's get it.
Sheesh. That's wild.
Hey, I mean, WWE was working with ECW back in the day. It was all low key and behind the scenes, but it was happening.
Well, that's how we got the Attitude Era. So,
right. Shout out to Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Woo! My wobbler.
And now that
My
company's
wobbler.
dead. Got you. Go ahead.
Relax. They just went bankrupt. They ain't had no money, man. Paul Heyman was bad at expenses.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your wobbler, Cooley? What's your wobbler?
My wobbler is Shane McMahon buys AEW from Tony.
I'm done. I'm out. All right, this Wrestle with the Homies. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Shane McMahon.
What?
You know what? Him and Scott D'Amore buys AEW from Tony.
Okay, now we talking.
Tony will have. You know how Vince had a percentage after he was done with WWE?
Yeah.
Tony will have a percentage still with AEW. And Shane will turn AEW into more of a balance like TNA. Hear me out. He will bring back storylines.
Storylines are still there. They're just not.
No,
they're not the focus.
No.
They're not the focus.
Storylines is going to be the focus, but he's going to bring a more aggressive in-ring style to it because remember he wanted to buy UFC back in the day, right?
He did.
Yeah. So we gonna get that vibe in it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that vibe there. So. Yeah,
that's such a fumble, by the way. Imagine approaching your dad like, yo, please buy UFC. I believe in this company. And your dad's like, no, I'm not buying this. Nobody's going to watch that. Meanwhile, UFC is bigger than WWE right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You fumble. But yeah, Cooley is definitely out of his mind with this. That is a wobbler for a reason. That is absolutely 1,000% unequivocally not happening. Tony Khan is not selling AEW.
You never know.
Never know.
The McMahons are worth more than the Khans. So
no, they not.
Yes, they are.
No.
Yes, they are.
No, let's look that up. Let's fact check that. Tony Khan.
I have. The Khans $1 billion. The McMahons are $4 billion.
Damn.
Wait. Are we sure? I don't believe
That's what
this.
the internet says. That's
I
what
don't
the
believe
internet
this.
Crazy.
Says right now.
I feel like the Khans are worth like $30 billion.
I could be. All right. I'll go back in it. Keep talking. I'll get back in it.
You know what though? So the mistake I make is I look up. So I'm looking at Shad Khan's net worth because Shad Khan is really the money man. Tony Khan is just his son. But Shad Khan is the one who owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like
that's fair.
Yeah.
So as a family, that's fair, right?
Right.
So it's 13 and 5. But see? But we're just that's once you get to billions, what we doing?
Yeah.
Like right, like that's not profit. They're not making a profit, right? They're just playing.
Right. I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah, Vince in the billions, baby.
Yeah. So it's not like they need the money. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And for Tony Khan to sell AEW, that would mean that Tony Khan just gave up on it. Like I don't want to be a part of the wrestling industry no more. And I don't see that happening.
He will be behind the scenes, making the business moves. That's all.
But AEW just re-upped with Warner Brothers for like 3 more years or something. So like, if he does sell the company, it would probably be after that. It wouldn't just be in the middle of, oh, I just signed this new TV deal. We just got a raise on the money that we were getting from Warner Brothers. Let me just go ahead and sell the company to a McMahon now. It's like, nah, there's no way.
I mean, we had 12 months, so we'll see.
It would have to be a scandal of all scandals. Like somebody would have to come out and say Tony Khan did some crazy things to them on like a Diddy level for Tony Khan to just say, you know what, I'm done with wrestling. Let me sell this and get out. Because Tony Khan loved this shit. He ain't going nowhere. I don't see that happening at all.
We'll see, brother.
I can't believe y'all don't see WWE and AEW working together, but y'all see Tony Khan selling the whole goddamn company to a McMahon. Y'all crazy.
Hey man, if that 300,000 keep going, we gonna see
I don't see him selling it. I'm just supporting.
It's all content.
Hey, that's just my wobbler. Man.
Yeah,
that's just my wobbler.
I'm just adding to the,
right. It's a wobbler for a reason. We always use the word wobbler, and I know people be like, "What the hell is wobbler?" But they're gonna start using it. They're gonna start stealing our slang.
Oh, that's not y'all make that up. I thought that was some LA stuff that I didn't know about.
It is some LA stuff, but like, ain't nobody in wrestling using the word wobbler.
Wobbler. That's a wobbler.
This is a wobbler. And I'm sure you can tell by the context clues what the word means. It's like, yo, this match over here was cool, but that match was a wobbler. That was crazy. You get it. Anyway, drop your wrestling predictions in the comments right now. I want to hear a prediction from y'all. What do y'all think wrestling's going to look like in 2025? Give me a WWE prediction and an AEW prediction. Let's get it. Now, we at the 48-minute mark, so let's get to this goddamn game so I can get out of here. I'm tired. Do we got a game?
There is always a game. So today we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna test you all's wrestling knowledge. Today we are going to play Name That Move. So I'm gonna give you some mid-card finishers.
Okay.
And you have to tell me whose move that is. So for instance, a spinning reverse STO.
Oh, Qwan gonna win this whole game, bro.
Who does that? What's the name of that?
Qwan gonna win this whole game, bro. He knows every move. He's like
I don't know who did a spinning reverse STO though.
Baron Corbin. End of days.
Oh,
mid-carders.
You cheated. No, bro.
Mid-carders.
If you say the name of the finisher, if you say the name of the finisher, I'll get it. But if you just describe the action, I don't know.
Hey, man, of course, if I tell you what it is, you're gonna get it. Like, right? I need to know what you know. Like, what do you know? And if you get all of these wrong, that is fair. But step your game up. So, this one's number 2. A jumping reverse bulldog, taking an opponent down from behind.
Oh, I got that. That's Dolph Ziggler's finisher.
And what is it called?
The zigzag.
Wow!
Correct. Let's go.
Correct. Cooley.
I want to smoke.
Where you at?
Hey, man, I don't know these. Hey, man, listen, man.
I'm about to smoke you. I'm really a geek at this, you know. I'm like really a geek.
Yeah, man.
Look, he's not even focused. He's like, I'm number 3. A spinning sit-out powerbomb, often used as a signature move.
Oh,
who did
oh
that?
My God, bro!
What you got?
Spinning sit-out. A spinning sit-out powerbomb?
Yeah, when you.
It's a couple wrestlers that did that, but
all right.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. What is it called?
The Blue Thunder Bomb.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
Let's go.
Hey, Cooley. Hey, man. I'm killing you, man. I'm going to have to start giving out prizes.
Let's go.
Number 6. A spinning lariat clothesline.
Come on, man. What?
The discus lariat?
Hey, man. Qwan's on fire. Qwan is on fire.
Let's go.
Hey, The Last of Us fire.
Look at Cooley playing PlayStation. He said I'm done.
Look, Cooley remembers everything but doesn't know anything.
Bro, I don't like these wrestling moves. I know about the finishing move, but
he know by the name. He knows by the name. I can get the actions.
Yeah, man. Qwan got that, man. It's
All
one-sided.
Right. All right, we'll do 2 more. A spinning roundhouse kick and another impactful kick.
RVD.
What? Wait, damn, that's a tough one. Wait, a spinning roundhouse kick. Boom, boom. Who did that? Damn. I know. I see the move in my head, but I can't figure out who it was. I know Damian Priest does something similar.
Damian Priest.
Come on, man.
What is it called? It is
I don't know the name of it, though.
Tormentum.
The
That's
Tormentum.
That's right.
Hey man, y'all gotta get it. Look, it's gonna be people killing y'all in the comments.
Hey, this is what it is,
actually,
man.
no, they're gonna be killing Cooley, and they're
They'll be
gonna
killing
kill
Cooley,
Cooley.
not
in
me.
the
I'm
comments.
It's
on
all
top.
good. Hey, I don't care.
Look, he don't
right.
care because he's losing.
This one should be interesting. A spinning, unprettier, inverted face buster.
Damn, I know who. I see it. I see the move. They get him back, and then they go. Damn, who did that move though?
Random. This is random. This is mid Carters.
Is it a woman or is it a guy?
No, it's a guy.
Is he short? Is he tall?
Okay, what's up? What you want from me?
I'm a.
No, because I know this.
I didn't put their height in the thing.
I feel like
It
I know
ain't
this.
Leo Rush.
I know this. It's like it's not Dragon Lee, is it?
No, not Dragon Lee.
Okay, it's is it like a luchador or? I see the move in my head. Who does it?
No.
You ready?
Yeah.
Juice Robinson.
Juice Robinson. That's
Oh
right.
my God.
Come on, man.
Pulp Friction.
Yeah.
I wonder, does he still do that? Does he still do it in AEW?
Friction.
Yeah, Pulp
Damn,
Friction is hilarious.
That was his finisher. Damn.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
job,
God.
guys. That was
I
fun.
smoked you.
Yeah, you smoked
Yes,
me,
he
man.
did. Yes,
Hey,
he did.
Diamondbacks. What the Diamondbacks did to the Dodgers last year? That's what you just did to me, man.
No, this would have been an easier game if we just named the finishing move and was just like, all right, the end of days, who does that? That's Baron Corbin.
Come on, Baron
All right, who
Corbin.
Yeah,
does
that's
the-
not fun.
But now we got to think of the
We're just
action.
naming wrestling moves at that point.
Yeah, you got to think of the action.
Now I got to think of the action in my head. I'm like a STO, so that's when you grab the leg and you do this.
But-
okay, who does a spinning one?
Somebody else do the spinning power bomb though. That's like a heavier
It's a
wrestler.
It's a couple
That's
people
not
that do the
Sami
spinning.
Zayn.
So John Cena does the Blue Thunder Bomb. R-Truth started doing it, but that's just because he be paying homage to John Cena.
Yeah.
But Sami Zayn is the only one that has used it as like a signature move. Well, I guess it's a signature for Cena too, but he's not winning no matches off of it. He's just doing it. And then he's doing that to set up the you can't see
Five
me.
knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, you know.
You can't
it is
see
what
me.
it is. Yeah, what it is.
I
Yeah,
don't know what's worse, that or the people's elbow.
that people's elbow fire.
It's fire, but it's dumb when you really think about it.
It is. I mean,
Because you can just get up, bro. Why you just laying
Wrestling.
there?
You can just get up and walk off. Just get up. You laying on the ground waiting for him to just do it right now. So I got a comment today, and this comment they getting at us, Cooley. They getting at us. We gotta defend our wrestling fandom on this episode.
Uh-oh.
Because our boy Project Carpe Diem, he called us out before. He called us out on one of our lists. He said that we was some poop butts, some young heads. And he's done it again. He says, bruh. Once again, y'all can't be real wrestling fans and tell me you haven't watched these iconic rivalries. Do your Googles. Austin 316 saved WWE, not Vince versus Austin. Damn. And that was by Project Carpe Diem. He's one of our fans. So check this out. We all have the things that we're strong at and the things that we're not, okay? We are younger over here. When Dusty Rhodes was feuding with Ric Flair, we weren't watching that because we weren't born yet. When HBK and Bret Hart had their whole Montreal Screwjob rivalry, we loosely saw it because that was like 97 and we were like 4. So
97.
we saw that a little bit, but we didn't really get into the groove of wrestling until like 2000, 2001 when we were of age. I was actually able to comprehend what I was seeing. Now I can go back and watch some things, but there's going to be things that I don't know because I'm still young, man. Like, damn. But
listen, man.
if I start to go into like 2006 Ring of Honor and the Blood Generation versus the Do Fixer and SEMA and Dragon Kid and Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness, I'm sure people won't know what I'm talking about. I'm sure y'all won't know that. I'm not going to question y'all wrestling fandom because y'all don't know that. That just means I was in a different pocket of wrestling than you were at the time. So respect us, dog. Damn.
How dare you say I'm not a real wrestling
rant.
fan, bro? First of all, I stand by what I said. Austin and Vince McMahon saved WWE. Who gave Stone Cold the gimmick? Oh, okay. Shout out to you, bro.
No, but appreciate you for the comment. I know you're just playing around and shit.
Yeah.
We just playing around too. Project Carpe Diem, he's a dope dude. I always love to see him commenting on our videos. But nah, Vince McMahon was just as pivotal in that moment as Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now I know Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't start feuding with McMahon right away when he became the Stone Cold character, but still, that rivalry that carried. Every great hero needs a great villain, and Vince McMahon was just the great villain in that hero story. So you got to give Vince McMahon some credit for that too. It wasn't just all Austin. He had to feud with somebody.
I was 9 when it happened, bro. Golly.
You was 9. I was like 4. Oh.
Yeah, I was. I started watching wrestling in 98,
like 6 or
99.
something.
I started watching wrestling in 98, 99. I was 8, 9. And then started to comprehend more in 2000. I was 10.
Yeah, see, 98, 99, I would see wrestling like loosely because I would go to my grandma's house after school because she lived in Venice near where I went to elementary school. So I would go to my grandma's house, and she would always be watching WCW, whether it was like Thunder or something. It was something always on. So I would see Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall and all these guys in the ring, but I didn't really comprehend what was going on. I'm just like, okay, she watching her sweaty men fight each other again.
He got us explaining ourselves.
Right. Hey, we need the content, man. It's content.
For like
content.
3 minutes. I was like, ooh, okay.
Hey, I'm just killing time. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, all right. We almost at that hour mark.
We gotta go.
Nah, but shout out to Project Carpe Diem for that comment. That was funny. I read that. I'm like, oh, he getting at us again.
He be on our top.
On our head tops. Cooley, this was a fun episode, man.
Yeah,
this was a fun episode, but you was out of your goddamn mind with Shane McMahon buying AEW. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Man, you never know.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Anyway, you got any final thoughts for us? Because I'm about to start screaming on J. Cole fans in a second if you don't get into something.
Oh, I got some final thoughts. Yeah, back at it again. Listen, wrestling is not happening tonight, y'all. So do me a favor. Go to your local coffee shop, get you a coffee. Hey, take a walk, take a hike, maybe even take a swim. But do something. Peace, love, and grits. Yeah.
And on that note, we're going to get out of here. This is Wrestling with the Homies, your #1 podcast for daily wrestling conversation. If you enjoyed this episode, this is your first time listening, I advise you to go listen to older episodes because we are hilarious. We do our thing. Stay tuned for our episode with the 2 beers coming up later today. If you want to find out how to watch that, go to our Instagram because I will be posting it. And we are out of here.